Hey y'all, human person here. I'm here today to talk about the 3DS. This little thing right here, absolutely love it. Absolutely love the custom firmware that people done with it, all this crap and stuff like that. But today I want to talk about improvements to be made with the thing like physically instead of like in the software. For instance, I would recommend people buy a case for this, especially when you're not using this model. This special edition is like the only new 3DS XL that has a matte finish instead of a glossy finish, and the paint can come off, but not for this one. And I've seen pictures where people like take their stylus out and stuff like that, and then the paint will just rub off. So not much you can really do about that, but having a case will improve pretty much most everything about it. I also recommend getting a freaking wrist strap. It's always good to have, and that's what those two holes there are for. It's for a wrist strap specifically. And in case you notice, you saw that I got things on the wrist strap. These are actually little dust covers for both the charger and the headphone jack. Whenever I want to take those things out, I can just put it on this, and it'll always be attached. It's really nice. You can get pretty much all this stuff from AliExpress. And obviously, we got the freaking PSP analog stick. Yeah, this it's a huge improvement compared to the C stick. I like calling it the P stick. And I don't see a lot of people recommending sanding it down, but you should definitely sand it down. This thing originally was an analog stick, and then having like grooves and a grip is a good thing for an analog stick, but because it's touch sensitive, that's not needed, and eventually it just feels irritating on your finger. So if you have sandpaper, sand that down. You get this from AliExpress as well. And this other thing right here, the stylus, limited edition stylus, so I never want to lose this thing. But what I did was I actually glued a piece of sewing thread onto it, and sewing thread like along here. I glued them along here, and I put tape on it for good measure, so that I'll never lose it. Like calling this the bank pen mod for obvious reasons. All right. And finally, the last thing I would recommend is getting a capture card. I do not have it yet, but I will soon. The amazing thing about the loopy capture card is that it doubles as a, what's it called? The USB-C charger. Like replacing the original one, I don't really like doing. I don't like the idea of doing, because it's like, well, now you can't use 3DS chargers anymore. Now it's only USB-C. It just doesn't feel exactly right to me. But yeah, those are the lists of improvements that I made to my 3DS. And I hope y'all will try it as well. I don't freaking know, man. Alright, this is Human Person signing out. Bye-bye.